There she goes. That old boy's tickled with his truck again. He says take her to the body shop and have the rust repaired he wants. There you go. He's like, yep. So the Ford's done. I wish I showed you guys more of that, but he needed it right out. I needed it gone. I just got a couple more things he wants me to grab off the parts truck there, and we'll be ready to haul that thing in. Oh, well, you guys are probably wondering where I've been. Well, for the last 2 days, I inadvertently left the house without the camera. It was almost kind of nice. I hate to say not have the camera here bugging me so. Yeah, and he told me, when I haul it in, I get what I get out of it. Well, I gotta get that up on the trailer sometime today, and want to load up a bunch more iron again. I gotta haul some stuff. So anyway, I hate this when this camera does that. It shows black on the screen, but then I get home and it looks just fine, so I don't know. Anyhow, I guess since the Ford's out of here now, my buddy's back home. I took him home yesterday. That was 333 miles I drove to take him home. Didn't seem like it was that long, but the old truck did good. I went that far and I still had just under a half a tank gas left in it yet. So I'm really happy with that truck. Anyhow, alright. There we are. We're in the shop now. And as you seen at the beginning, I didn't get to show you guys under the hood, but the old Ford left today. And I am seriously thinking about, if any of you guys need a 350 motor, I've got some 400 blocks, and that I might be willing to sell. If you're interested, get a hold of me. Some of the blocks have been cleaned and crack checked, so others have just been cleaned to keep it from being such a greasy mess to store them. And they've all been inside, and I've still got that 396 that is heads, block, crank, pistons, and rods. No tin work for it, or an intake. So I got that, and that was a 65, 66 Chevelle manual tranny convertible car motor. The guy doesn't want his original motor back, so it don't make any sense to me. I've been like, yeah, I want that thing back, but so we got that I'm thinking about getting rid of, and thinking about upgrading toolboxes, and I might have some toolboxes for sale too. But, so yeah, I want to get back to getting cars in here and working on them and getting stuff going again. It's just too much in this building, and I even got some of my carpenter tools. I got to start facing realities. I doubt I'm going to be doing much carpentry. I want to get the house fixed, but the way my body's going and the way my legs are acting, I'm probably going to end up having to hire it done. So there may be even some circular saws, nailers, screw guns. There's a whole pile of stuff, and I still got some woodworking tools. Not a whole lot that I could do a lot. I could start small again if I wanted to, but right now I'm trying to concentrate on keeping the car stuff going and that. So hey, if you guys are looking for something, just ask. I may or may not have it. And the way we can do payments and that, or that would be PayPal and or cash in person if you guys are close enough and you want this stuff, and you can just come see me in person and pick the stuff up. So yep. I've even tried talking the wife into selling the Camaro. Her response is, you get rid of that, you go with it. So yeah, the Camaro I guess ain't going nowhere yet. But the Monte Carlos I really don't want to let go yet. But for the right price, they're going to be project cars. You might end up using the two to make one. I mean, back in the day running the circle track, and then I've thought about doing that. If I could get enough sponsors or supporters, we'd be able to build a circle track and show the ins and outs of building the circle track car, and maybe get back into racing as a YouTube channel supported race car. I don't know what that was. So yeah. But anyway, with that, I just checked the radar, and we got some more rain coming, so that kind of changes what my plan for today I was thinking about. So I might get some tools and go over to the Trailblazer and see if I can get the Healy coils out and get them to where I can replace them and get the intake on to stay. The exhaust bolt one, we're probably just going to washer that up or something, because that's clear back there by, you can't get into that one. I'm not sure what happened. The other Healy coils I put in worked just fine. I had 3 of them screw up on me, so I may gather the tools that I need and go over and see if we can fix that problem and try and get that Trailblazer done and going. So that's probably going to go up for sale too. Yeah, it's nice having all this stuff, but it's at the same time it's going to be nice turning it into cash, and then we can get maybe funding and start getting metal parts ordered for the Camaro, to where we could get the Camaro in the shop and start rebuilding it, start replacing floor pans, rear quarters, wheel wells, whatever we got to do, start getting that car all fixed up. And I look back at my old videos, I really didn't have a lot in here, and all of a sudden now I've got way too much. So, and that might be the other thing too. I might get at the back where I could have 2 cars in here again. Get enough money raised by selling this stuff. If I can get the slab poured before it gets cold, I'm thinking about adding on a small addition to the east of the shop, and move the office and like break room and that in there, and then I could tear out this office here, and if I want to work on the Camaro, I could have it on this side of the building and still have a bay to bring cars in and out of and work on. So for now, so got a lot of things I want to do, just got to get them done. So I guess with that, we'll probably end up working on the Trailblazer. So alrighty, and just like that, it's filling back up. Yeah, I know I didn't bring you guys along. I left the camera down and things went a lot better. I did not have to dig in the coils out of the intake, and I got that torqued on. I'm trying to find the missing wire for that sensor in there. Oh, I think I did. Aha, there it is. See, I just had to turn the camera on with you guys. Yep. There, now we got all our wires found. Not sure about the routing of that little vacuum line, but I had the oil antifreeze, and I decided I'm going to take the radiator hose off, put it on now, because otherwise I don't know how I'm going to get that in there. I can get the radiator hose here on the hoist, but yeah, we're ready to hook up and then tighten all the AC fittings again, and I can go home and vac it down. But we're not going to be starting it today because I got to find a little bit more money to get antifreeze and oil. And I think I might go ahead and get that U-joint while I'm at it. Get that U-joint and get the front shaft in this thing. I ain't gonna be driving it, so I can always come back over with. The driving I do, it's going to be to take it home. So anyway, found my wire, so I ain't got to go anywhere. So I want to continue to get this front end all back together, and we can go from there. So anyway, sorry I didn't bring you guys along, but I noticed the last few days, and not to sound bad, but not having the camera around and showing things, I mean, I get in a groove and I get going, and boom, 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 boom. Next thing you know, things are going together and it's starting to look like a vehicle again. So I'm gonna go pull that radiator hose, get that on there first, then I'll hook it back to the radiator after. So, all right. Okay, I not only need U-joint, oil, filter, antifreeze, I need shrink wrap and some wiring, because I can't hear the fuel pump go, and back by the spare tire something chewed the wire. So the trailblazer not clear to go out yet. Then I had some issue, it wouldn't turn over and I couldn't get a gear selector. I'm like, well, what the heck's wrong with this thing? Figured it out. Yeah, I had the plugs for the computer, they're close, but I did not I didn't have them tight. What the hell? Yeah, I don't know about you, but I've been getting some weird ass stuff that I don't yeah, so what? I don't care. I got to the point where I shut the phone off. So I'm making good way. Good for you, buddy. Shut the phone all the way off because I was making good progress, and this person was calling, and nothing important. I mean, anyway, yeah, I found the screw. Yes, I'm done for the day. I'm shot. I did find a socket, tighten up the computers. It turns over. I about freaked out because I'm like, no. Because I don't have any oil in there. So it started to turn over, so because I didn't have the computer plugged in all the way, that's why. So, and I thought this had some gas in it. It's got about 3/4 tank of gas in it. Nice. But anyway, windows closed so I can take the blanket I use that I've needed over at the farm. Here it is. She is all back together. That's a view I ain't never seen since I owned this thing. Only thing I got left to do is put the radiator hose on, but I want to bring my little portable shop vac and suck the rust out of that. But yeah, my missing wire was laying down behind the valve cover. There we go. She latched. I have not seen this thing look like that yet until now. Got the key in my pocket, so if the interior locks or the automatic locks, But yeah, didn't hear no fuel pump, and then I'm waiting for the front end parts to come back in stock. That I told the place to email me when they get them back in. So and then we'll bring it back over here and tear the front end apart and replace it. Then we'll take it down and get it lined and then find some new sneakers for it and either get her pedaled or have her to drive this winter. I'm going to drive it this winter. I'm going to fix this rust over this 1 1/4 here. So, been a long time coming to get to this. So, I just hope she starts and runs and doesn't give me any more problems. So hopefully I can get this thing fired up, drivable, take it home, finish the brake job, and the tune-up on that pickup, get that out of here. Then I'll pull the Lumina up, finish that, get that out of here. And then I'm still looking for a frame for the gray truck. So anyway, I guess stay tuned for the startup of the Trailblazer, but it'll be coming. So feels good once I finally put all this stuff together. And you know, I thought I was going to have to go find another vehicle to figure out where everything went on this. I mean, it's been tore apart that long. But you start flopping everything where it's supposed to be, it lines up. It's kind of hard to mess up. And yeah, I'm getting very spacey. I'm sorry. I can't think of what I was going to say. See y'all later.